I'm Renee from Inner Circle Fitness. I'm here to show you some simple exercises that you could be doing at home. All you need is a tubing with the handles, or a Thera band would work as well. The first exercise we're going to do is grabbing the tubing palm space down wider than your shoulders. You're just going to bring the band up and then reach it behind you as far as it feels comfortable for you. You should feel a good stretch in your chest. So I like to inhale when the band is down, exhale, pull my belly in to bring the band up, trying to go where I feel a comfortable stretch. Inhale, bring the band down again. And this time, as you exhale, could you take the band and reach it all the way behind you? And again, all the way forward, go slow with it. When you do this, I'd like you to exhale, pull your belly in towards your spine and reach the band all the way behind you. And again, around and up. If that doesn't feel right for you, try taking your hands a little wider and keep going wider until it feels okay. One thing I want to point out on this is what we're trying to do is open up your shoulders. A lot of us are getting that rounded shoulder position from daily living. And so we're going to try to open those up. And in order to do that, I'd like you to think about your xiphoid process here and trying to opening it up away from your shoulders. So commonly what I see when people do this is they bring the band around behind them and then thrust their ribs forward in order to get the movement to happen. I'd like you instead to think about, you inhale, you exhale, knit those ribs down, and then try to open your shoulders that way. Again, we're trying to change the distance between your xiphoid process and your shoulders. So now that your shoulders are open, we're going to work on the rotator cuff. I want you to grab the band, maybe about shoulder width apart, palms face up. Grabbing the band, your elbows are in next to your ribs, and I'd like you to roll those shoulders down and back. Inhale here, and as you exhale, simply pull your hands away from each other. Inhale, center, pull your hands away from each other. Common mistake I see here is people extending their wrists, makes it easier, and then the other thing is to move the elbows. Really, all we're doing is pivoting. And it's okay to reach it apart, do a pause hold, maybe even pulses. We're trying to work the rotator cuff that stabilizes your shoulders. The next exercise we're going to do is you're going to grab the handles, put your foot down in the middle. Actually, I would go a little bit closer to your hand that you're going to be working. So in my case, it's the right hand. I'm going to step my back leg back, bend my front knee, and reach my elbow back. I often give the cue about, think of someone just slapped a sunburn, and then I want you to reach your arm back. Do a pause when your arm is completely straight, as well as your wrist. Really does make a difference. So inhale, bend maybe just a little, and then exhale to reach back. The less you bend, the more intense it gets quicker. Do with that information what you will. And of course, you're going to do both sides. Always know that if you want more tension, just step closer to your hand. That's an easy way to adjust it. Now I'm going to show you a couple exercises down on the mat. So you're going to start out on the mat or floor. Put both feet in the center to start anyway. And have your knees just slightly bent. Arms extended. I'm going to inhale. And as I exhale, I'm going to pull my belly in towards my spine to support my spine and roll part way back. Arms are up. Upper arm parallel to the floor. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, pull your belly in as you bicep curl. Think of bringing your fist towards your ears. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, I pull my belly in first and bicep curl. Common mistake I see here is moving the arms, moving the elbows. Elbows just pivot, they don't move. This would be a little bit easy for me, so depending on what tubing you have, a couple ways to make it more challenging is you could take your feet wider. That's going to make the tubing a little harder. Or what I like to do is take both handles into one hand, and again, play around with how close you want your feet together depending on the tension that you want. So I'm going to take an inhale, I'm going to exhale, pull my belly in to support my spine, curl and roll back, and now I'm going to bicep curl. Notice that my upper arm stays parallel to the floor, and I'm essentially bringing that fist to my ears. Do 10 of those, come up, switch to the other side, maybe do 2 or 3 sets. The last exercise I'm going to show you is one of my favorite, not only because it needs a strong core or helps you to get a strong core, but it's good for your back flexibility. So you're going to grab onto the tubing with your arms straight. I don't need a lot of assistance, so I might grab a little bit closer to the end. So in the beginning, there's nothing here. but it'll help me on the way up. So you inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, pull your belly into your spine, and think of your abs pushing your spine down. Try to go slow, and one vertebra at a time. Inhale to pause at the bottom, and as you exhale, you come up, your belly pulls in, and you're going to curl and roll up. It offers me just a little bit of assistance there. If roll-ups are difficult for you, simply choke up on the band. The closer you go to your feet, the easier assistance it is. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, I pull my belly in first. Curl and roll down one vertebra at a time. Abs are pushing my spine down, and I'm articulating down. Inhale, pause at the bottom. Exhale, pull your belly in. And again, curl and roll up one vertebra at a time, keeping your abs in. And sit up tall. Common mistake I see for this is that as people, once they're down, they need help up, they might get stuck. They use their arms to pull them up. This is not an arm exercise, it's a core. Ideally, you should be able to do this without a TheraBand, but it's a great way to give you a little bit of assistance if you need it. There you have 5 simple exercises that you can do at home. Thank you.